I'm Dr. Sudha Chaudhari. I've been a consultant in KEM Hospital, Pune for almost 5 decades. 43 years ago, we started the TDH Rehabilitation and Maurice Child Development Center for special children. And one of the experiences that we had there was we have a big department called Big Ears, which is used for all hearing problems. Now, many times the mothers don't realize that the child does not hear, because when we are talking, we inadvertently do gestures, and the child sees the gestures, though the child does not hear, and follows the instruction. It is only when the child is 1 year old that the mother, if the child is not talking, the mother gets concerned. And this is especially so in the lower socio-economic class, where she tells her mother-in-law, who is generally the decision maker in most families, that I think we should consult a doctor. And the mother-in-law says, oh, your husband also talked late, don't worry, he'll talk. And this is why children come so late to us. And these days, if you have a hearing problem, treatment is available as early as 3 months. In fact, cochlear implant has been a big boon as far as children with hearing implant, and our unit has done about 600 cochlear implant operations very successfully. Whenever I sit to see patients in TDH, many times we have patients coming from far off places like Nandurbar or Latur, and they will bring a 1 year old child who is not walking, who is not talking, and the person will say, you know, I am a professor, my wife is a school teacher, we are both healthy, why did we get a child like this? So I ask them, why did you come so late to us? And then they will say that we went to our pediatrician and he said, oh, the child was premature, so he'll take a long time to catch up, which is a myth. Preterms do catch up, they don't take a very long time. And this is why we felt that somehow children have to reach us early, and we thought of doing this app on development. And Mr. Uday Mehta, who had the IT know-how, approached us, and we thought that we will do an app on normal development, so that even a mother with a 7th standard education will know how to handle it. These days everybody has smartphones, and they will be able to monitor the mental and physical development of their child. And if there is any problem, they should understand when to approach a doctor for the same problem. So this app is done with this idea in mind, and it also has an attached stimulation program. And if the child is in the mild category, the child can go to the stimulation program, do the stimulation and see if the child improves. And if the child does not improve, then they can approach the doctor or they can approach our center. So with this idea in mind, we have done this app, and since we are launching it first in Maharashtra, we have done it in English as well as in Marathi in very simple ways. And initially when we started thinking of doing this app, we thought it won't be too difficult, we are doing this every day. But then I realized there were a lot of logistic problems. We would call 4 children to shoot videos, then only 2 would turn up. Then somebody will say that we have guests, so we didn't come. Somebody else will say, I've gone for a wedding, I was supposed to come but I can't come. Then we used to tell them, don't bathe the baby because the baby will go to sleep and we won't be able to shoot a video. Then one baby will come and be so cranky, so no video can be shot, and then try again next week. So this was a long process, and it almost took us 9 months to complete this app. But finally, I think it has done a good job. We have done a good job, and on videos, pictorially, we have shown each and every developmental milestones that these babies have, and I am sure that it will go a long way in identifying children with developmental delay as early as